In this video, we will be covering accepting new opportunities received through the CareMatch platform in what we call the Handshake process. We begin in the Home section of the CareMatch platform, where you can see a notification to provide care for an individual in my account. I go through to the left-hand side and click the Opportunities button. Here I see the opportunity in full, the name of the individual I'll be providing care for, as well as the type of care and the location. I can reject the offer straight away, message the individual, or view the full offer. If I click View Full Offer, I'm brought into this calendar view where I can see there are 60 visits pending my response. If I go through to August 2023, I can see these visits in a calendar view. As you can see from the key on the left-hand side, a dark blue visit is pending my response. If I click on the visit, I can see the name of the care schedule, the name of the client, and the hours that the visit is required to start and finish. As well as these details, a task list is included in this view so that I can see what would be required of me during each visit. Assuming I'm happy with these details, I can close this view and go back to the calendar. If I right-click on a visit, I'm presented with a number of options for responses. I can mark myself as available for this call, available for the same day of the week if I only had certain days of the week that I was free, or available for all of the calls going forwards. Similarly, I can mark myself as unavailable for this call, unavailable for a given day of the week, or unavailable for any of the calls on this schedule, and I can propose an alternative time if this schedule does not fit into my current rota. If I click available for the same day of the week, as you see, all of the Wednesday calls now turn green, suggesting I am available. For the purposes of this video, I shall suggest I'm available for all calls, and as you can see, the entire calendar will turn green. Now I can click Save and proceed to agreement, and I am met with the rates that I first set up when I registered with CareMatch. This allows me to check that the relevant rates are still suitable for this particular care schedule. Don't forget, the call charge is automatically calculated based on your weekday hourly rate. Assuming I'm happy, I click Send Quotation, and the client now receives a quote based on my rates for this particular care schedule. You'll see that the visits pending my response have now moved and they are pending the client's response. If I click on this box, I can view the calendar once more and see the visits for which I have marked myself as available. Once the client has had the opportunity to review my quote, I'll receive a new notification saying that the client has approved this care schedule. You can see here in the Home section of my account that the client has approved my offer for this care schedule. If I return to the Opportunity section of my account, I can see that the status has changed to approved here as well. Once again, I have the option to reject this offer. I have the option to message the advocate, or as I'm going to do for this video, I can view the full offer to complete the handshake process. As you can see, the 60 calls are now no longer pending the client's response and are instead pending for final approval. If I click on that box, then I can go back to the calendar view. I cycle through to August 2023, and within this view, you can see the calls that I have marked myself for available. Once again, if I click on a single visit, I will see the task list, the name of the care schedule, the name of the client, and the hours that this visit is due to start and finish. Assuming I am still happy with this task list and these details, I can close this view and right-click on any of the visits to bring up some options for responses. I can accept the offer for this call, I can accept the offer for the same day of the week, or I can accept the offer for all calls, as I have done for this video. All of the calls will now turn pink to show that I have accepted the offer, and I can tick this box to confirm I agree to deliver this care in line with the terms and conditions I signed during the initial registration process. Once I have completed that, I can click Final Approval, which finalizes the handshake process. Once this is done, you'll see that the Opportunity section of my account is now empty. If I go to the Rota section of my account, and then go through to August 2023, you will see all of the visits from that schedule are now showing in my rota as an approved rota, shown by the dark blue colour. If I click on one of the visits, as within the handshake process, I can view the task list, the name of the care schedule, the name of that client, and the hours this visit is due to start and finish. Should I wish to make changes to this rota, I can right-click on a given visit and I will be presented with options as with the handshake process. I can mark myself as unavailable for a given call, day of the week, or any of the calls going forwards. I can also propose an alternative time for the care schedule and mark myself as unavailable for a given date or time range should I require some leave. And that concludes the details regarding the Handshake process.